Hi.
Hey, so we just got back from Streets of Willow. So Tommy brought his NC Miata, I brought my NB Miata. I thought it'd be kind of fun to, instead of just showing you our PB laps or whatever, to actually just kind of watch it alongside with you guys. Yes, I actually locked up the brakes here. This was actually the second time I've ever locked up my brakes, but for this particular day on this track, it was the very first time. This was the second session. I feel like I could have turned in a little bit quicker there. I guess I didn't look far enough.
What gear? Fourth gear right now?
Yeah, I think I also shifted a little bit earlier here. I didn't top out at third or carry that high end all the way through. So I think I actually could shave a little bit.
Is there a faster line going in like that? Like, you have...
I see other people take it a little bit differently, maybe like wider or something,
Yeah.
but I don't know why. I just felt a little bit comfortable and I didn't really feel like it was necessary to take it so far wide anyways.
Okay.
So I don't know. It just kind of...
Here, it's like always a little sketchy.
Yeah, I kind of like, you know, it's not flat out for me here.
This bump is pretty harsh on the left side.
It is quite tight, but you do have some runoff on the right end over there.
I thought that was a pretty good lap.
It's just in general as a driver, I think I need to look even further because sometimes when I'm reviewing the footages, it seems like I turn only when I see the turn. So
you turn too late.
Yeah, and then so
exactly,
yeah. So I end up turning too much. So this PB lap was actually around the 140. At the next session of the lap that I timed, it was a 141, and that was when I decided, hey, let's back off a little bit because I locked up my brakes and actually got 1 second slower.
Okay.
I wasn't able to, I guess, carry as much speed and also brake as late, and so I guess that's where that 1 second difference was. And so what I was telling you was that maybe the next time I go to the track, you know, I'm still going to be on the same setup until these tires are kind of done and stuff. But I was thinking that why not just, you know, like try to experiment with like how far I can actually brake into it. Maybe I don't really have to like dial it back all the way. Maybe I can like try to push that like that zone before I would lock up, or maybe like around that area. So.
I think if you're able to find the point where like you lock up, but then like you can just dial it back a little bit, but you're not really locking it anymore.
Exactly.
That's like the maximum braking you
Yeah, I think so.
So.
Okay, we're starting now.
Coming in hot.
Always kind of tricky.
Yeah,
like it's kind of blind in a way. So
I kind of go further out and then come back.
Yeah.
I did find out like later on I was a little more comfortable, and then over here.
I think you take this one pretty well.
This bump here is a little upsetting. It was pretty bumpy, but I try to go in like as wide as I could. And then like I topped out third here. I think I could go in like even faster, but then like it's a little sketchy.
You think you could go in fourth? And then maybe downshift to third here?
It's more work, I feel like. I feel like that kills time. Not going into this Also, and then I go all the way and then I will brake here. And then I will modulate my throttle coming out here. Like one of the last corner, when I downshift, I noticed that I wasn't smooth, and you could hear like there was a boom sound. I think I let off the clutch way too quick. I think that's what caused the jerk. I think next time when I go to the track or like just be more mindful about my downshift. Just be like maybe like when I allow the clutch just like a little bit slower. Yeah.
It might be, you know, like because of all the adrenaline and all that stuff, sometimes you just end up like banging gears and like quick shifting, and that could probably be, you know, the cause for it. I think it's mainly like a habit. Yeah, I used to do that as well, but it's hard sometimes, I think, to dial it back and relearn things when you're trying to chase time, obviously, right?
This was a 131.4 lap time with ambient temperature of about 100 degrees Fahrenheit. I think I'm not sure if I actually beat my PB that I did on my RS6 previously. I think that was like a year ago or two.
But there was a lot, it was like 20 to 25 degrees colder.
Difference. So I think the fact that the first time I'm driving the NC under this kind of temperature, I think I'm pretty satisfied with the time.
It's funny because both of these laps are our PB laps, but none of these laps are clean laps. So obviously, if you're talking about theoretical, if it were to be much more cleaner, obviously there wouldn't be that time shaved off, right? I think us both, we're both pretty consistent drivers. Our regular times that are not PB times are pretty consistent across the board.
Within like half a second.
Yeah, you know, considering if there's no traffic or anything like that, it's usually, I would say for me, like maybe 1 or 2 seconds, depending on like if I need to let off or for someone to pass or whatever. But yeah, I would say it's rather consistent.
It's not crazily drastic, over like 2-3 seconds.
No, we're not like one lap hero type of shit, right?
It's pretty consistent, I would say.
Yeah. So thanks for watching. If you guys think it's interesting, please give it a thumbs up, and then if you have any inputs for us, you know, as a driver after watching our lap, how you think we can improve, please let us know in the comments below, and we will take a look at it.
Well, don't forget to hit the like and subscribe.
Yeah. So thanks guys for watching. We'll see you guys next time.